2022 is almost over, and what a year it was. Wow. Alright guys, the positive thing for sure is that we still have some imports coming in, mainly from, of course, the former CONBLOC countries, and they providing access to the AK rifles from behind the former Iron Curtain, and that's cool. And that's cool that this is happening. There were some discussions, and people were fearing that the Bulgarians will completely pull the plug. That didn't happen. We got the Poland supplying some AKs, and of course Romania is still shipping, and then Serbia. So that's absolutely cool, and I'm very grateful that this is happening, because those companies are contributing to the growth of AK popularity in the United States. Now, so that's a positive, and hopefully this will continue into the 2023. Now, that being said, I don't know guys, the situation with the imports is always flinky. I'm at the point, and I want to hear what you guys thinking about this. I know I will sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I have a feeling like a lot of companies, US based companies, manufacturers, and I'm not talking about the AK manufacturers, but you know, the AR manufacturers mainly, they will never be happy that we do have access to any kind of imports. Look what they did to the barrels when the barrels were coming from outside the US, even for the different type of the rifles, right? That was shut down. The parts kits are always not, they really don't like that. And there is a strong lobby, I think, from the manufacturers against any type of imports, because the way how they seeing it is it's chipping away their market. And I don't know, maybe that's not true, but I'm somehow like judging from how the shit is happening. I think there is some truth to that there is a strong lobby going on from the manufacturers to kill the imports. We'll see. We'll see. 2023 so far is looking promising, and that's cool, and we'll see what's going to happen. Now, from the domestic point of view, I gotta tell you, I'm really happy with that AK-102. You have seen it already in a few videos and things like this, but that beast is going with me everywhere. And I think that the Palmetto State Armory is up to something with those 102s. This is of course 556 by 45, so that's a nice alternative to cover after 545 by 39, and you don't have to be dependable for the cartridge, which is not very popular in the United States. I'm talking about 545 by 39, so the 556 popular alternative, right? and I'm honestly happy. This rifle is working for me very hard almost every day, unless I'm on something else. But it's around, and it's in the woods a lot of times, and delivers so far. We'll see how this is going to end. The always biggest thing is how the stuff is holding up for the extended period of time use, right? So, but so far so good. Knock on the wood. Now, that being said, going back to the positives, I think another great thing was the growth of the AKOU, which thank you to you guys. Thanks for sticking with us, and thanks for watching the videos. That's the bottom line. On the negative side, I was extremely disappointed with the results on that stupid, I think it's Proposition 114 in Oregon. And it's not just Oregon. If you look, there are states which clearly are going more and more after the gun rights, and it is still happening. and what happened in Oregon, I took it this. It really irked me because if you look at the contributions for what people were doing on the gun grabbing side, they collected for the election and for their propaganda, they collected like I think it was a 2.4 mil with change to promote the basically gun grabbing action. And on our side, we only collected like $44,000 to kind of explain to people that this proposition is really bad and what the consequences will be like. So we were outspent, I mean, tremendously, our side, right? And that breaks my heart because how is that possible, guys? The gun manufacturers, they had the best years, absolutely the best years for the last 2, 3 years, right? The guns were selling, the records were being smashed, and we couldn't even match what the gun grabbers put on their site. And we end up with the $44,000 to kind of explain to the people that this proposition was a bad idea. And if you will look at the balance sheet of the votes, maybe if the more money would be raised, that outcome would be different because the margin wasn't that big. So, but that breaks my heart that a lot of those companies talk a big game, that everyone is basically trying to write that buzz of the Second Amendment support and everything, but then the shit like this happens, right? So I don't know. Again, like I'm not the conspiracy theorist or anything, but holy cow, you gotta sit down sometimes and think if there is some fear mongering done on purpose in order to keep boosting the sales at any cost. And I mean at any freaking cost, right? They don't care really what's happening. And that may work, you may have a boost in sales because then you can say, oh, look what happened here, there is more danger and buy guns, right? And that may work for some period of time. But at some point, guys, if you're playing that game, I'm telling you, you're going to ride that bus too long. And at some point, we may miss all the bus stops, and you will be unable to get out from that bus. So be careful what you're doing, okay? And I think that the fight for a Second Amendment should overlook or overtake everything. We have to protect the Second Amendment at any cost. And if you are not, if you don't want to contribute, that's fine, but at least do not work against it. Okay, so that's all I would wish to see, at least. Okay, but that was a big disappointment. And there are other states, like if you will look what bills are already waiting, like in the state of Illinois, and what the people gonna get smacked in the face there. And I know that bill is most likely is going to pass because they already got the support and everything. So all I'm saying is you got those really, like a bad states, and the freedoms are being shrinked there. So and I don't know, like I think we have to kind of bundle up together and help those dudes who are stuck there as much as we can. And and if we can kind of spread the message and help them. But like I look at the Illinois now and the fight at the Illinois, and I know this is like it's over. I mean, like they already got the votes they need. So that's going to probably progress. So you will see more and more your freedoms being chipped away. And I want to say one more thing too, because with the AKOU channel, the audience is a little bit younger, right? If I look at the age brackets, so most of you is falling inside that 35 years old bracket and below. But I also do the Vintage Rifle Shooters Club, and this is so cool because this is more balanced age group, and it goes up to even past 60, 65 years old. So there is a lot of saying that these older dudes, you know, they are not into the support of Second Amendment, you know, the thoughts and things like this. And I will tell you guys, bullshit. A lot of these guys now, they see what's going on, and they are really helping, at least with their wallets, and providing the support to all these different lawyer organizations which are going and fighting in courts, because I think that's the best way to go to courts. And like with the 114, Proposition 114 from Oregon, what happened was the judge issued injunction as of right now when I'm recording this video, so it's kind of on hold. But that's thanks to the people who step up to the plate and sue the whole thing. So, but these dudes are doing awesome job. Not everyone. There is still some, you know, stigma against that type of the rifles or ARs, right? And that's kind of sad to see. But those people right now, so-called thoughts, right? Like you like to say, a lot of them, that was a wake-up call for a lot of them over the years what happened, because you can clearly see that the gun grabbers will never stop. This is really not about the AK, this is not about the AR. They keep going after even the Garans, right? It's absolutely insane. So anything semi-automatic for them now has become a target, and that's finally the people are realizing, holy shit, this has nothing to do really with the high-speed rifles, but they just purely hate everything. The gun grabbers hate everything what is semi-automatic, and I'm welcoming those who are coming now with their eyes open. We need their support too. This has to be like a one big family of the gun owners, guys. We can settle all the differences, and this goes between the ongoing fight between the AK guys, you know, what type of AK is better. Like, it doesn't matter at this point if you like domestic AKs, if you like imports, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you like AK and someone else or likes ARs, right? Or M14s. It doesn't freaking matter. We are in the one tent, and this tent has to be strong and together no matter what, to stand up and put up the fight against the gun grabbers. We can settle the differences between all the different niche of, you know, gun owners later on, and we can decide then which one is better and what drives you and why not, and that's perfectly fine. But today is not the day to do that. Today we have to be truly united. It has to be a union, and we have to stand hand in hand and try to shut down whatever comes at us. Because united we stand, divided we fall. I know it's a cliche saying, but that's pretty much it. That's what's going to happen. If they will divide us, if we'll keep fighting for the stupid shit without keeping an eye on the ball and have that laser beam focus, then it will be the end. All right, that's it for now. Looking towards 2023. I will see you the next year. Bye, guys. Best wishes from all of us. Bye.